Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 238 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is so interesting. It's unlike anything we've ever done before. This one is called Bambino Square, 7" by 7", and it is designed by Donna over at smoothfoxlover.blogspot.com. You know we've used some of her patterns in the past, and this one is so fabulous. This round here, round 5, we are working with these cluster stitches that are interesting how we make them. So pay attention to that round for sure. But we're using, double crochets for most of this pattern, and we're also using treble crochets to make these spike looking stitches as well in the center. So it's a really interesting pattern we're working with today. This pattern worked up really fast for me, and I hope it does for you too. It's only 7 rounds today, so a lot easier than yesterday's square. In this square we're only going to need scrap yarn. I'm just using a 10-ply worsted weight yarn. You can use a double knitting yarn or any scraps that you have lying around. You're not going to need a whole lot of scraps, just a small amount of yarn for this square. And I'm going to demonstrate this square in an H-size crochet hook, which is 5mm, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and those tools just come in handy in this whole project when we change color so often. And before we start, I do have to mention there are other links in the description of this video. So like I said, there is, or I'm not sure if I said it yet, but there is a link to the written pattern by Donna in the link in the description of this video. So you can click that and follow along with her written pattern for this square. Also, there's a link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all 365 days of granny squares. If you click the image, it will take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube. And then at the bottom of the blog, there's that list of the ones that have written patterns available to you, so you will see number 238 granny square, and it's called Bambino Square by Donna, so you can click that, follow along with that written pattern. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you share your photos. I say it every day because I love seeing your photos, and that hashtag on Instagram is growing so big, so make sure you hashtag 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your work. You can also tag me in your photos, or at me in the comment or something on your photo so I can see it for sure. I'll go double tap it. And also you can follow me on Snapchat, you can follow me on any social media. Just check those links in the description of this video and share your photos. I absolutely love seeing your photos every single day. If I don't comment on it every single day, just know that I do see it. Also, last thing, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos, so make sure you give him a shout out and thank him for all of his hard work, and hit that red subscribe button so we can give you an update on when we post our next video. So let's get started and make number 238 granny square. Let's start out with a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and pull your long end through that circle. Pull tight, insert your hook, and we can start. Let's start out by chaining 4, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then come all the way to the beginning chain, this first chain we just made, go in for a slip stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So now we've created a ring. If you know how to make the magic ring, you can start that way as well, but we're going to go right into round 1. We're going to chain up 3, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now we're going to put 11 double crochets into the ring for a total of 12 stitches. So yarn over once, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. Okay, that is a double crochet. So we had to make 11 of those. So that was 1. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops, I was only supposed to do 11. Sorry, guys. I got carried away in counting. So just take that one off if you do an extra one. Make sure you count back 12 stitches, which includes this chain up 3. So you can count this chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So you should have 12 stitches in total. And we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. And then go into that top of that chain up 3 there. Then yarn over and pull through. And pull through that loop on your hook. And pull tight. And that's round 1. Okay, so, and you can kind of pull this straggler because I was kind of working over that, so you can kind of close that center. If you want to, you can change color here. If you want to, you can start in any stitch around if you change color, but I'm not going to change color yet. I am going to just chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and that counts again as our first double crochet of this round. And now we're going to double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go back down into the same stitch that we just slip stitched into, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So it looks like there's 2 double crochets into that same stitch there. Then we need to put 2 double crochets in each of the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, put 2 double crochets in there, 1 and 2. Okay, and the next stitch, put 2 double crochets in there, 1 and 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put 2 double crochets in each of the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, go into this very next stitch, put 2 double crochets in there, 1, 2, then 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, then 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and now we're going to make our corner. So you can see here, this is a corner. So we're going to do the same thing over here. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just repeat. So put 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, then 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to put 2 double crochets in each of the rest of the stitches, each of these last 3 stitches here. Just put 2 double crochets in each one of those. So 1, 2, 1 and 2, and 2 here. 1 and 2. So you should have 24 double crochets around. Finishing this round, we want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch to the chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3, right at the top. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, that was round 2. We can go right into round 3. If you are not changing color, follow along with me. I'm going to keep my color. If you're changing color, fasten off here and then start in any first double crochet after a corner, okay? But I'm just going to keep this color, so I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, same as the last rounds, it counts as our first double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet into the very next stitch. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We're going to skip 2 stitches, okay? And we're going to double crochet into these next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. Okay? Then in the corner, we're going to put a double crochet, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet. All right, and now we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side and each side around. So double crochet into the next 2 stitches, then chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then in the corner put a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet. So just repeat that around, and then I'll meet you up for round 4. Okay, I'm just finishing my last corner here, and then we want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here. So go into the chain up 3, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Alright, now if you are not changing color, you'll want to slip stitch back into this double crochet and into this corner. Or you can just fasten off and start in any corner if you're keeping the same color. But I'm going to fasten off here, so chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. We're going to start in a corner, so I'm just going to go back into this corner right here. In the chain 3 corner spaces, we're going to hook on a new color, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And in the same corner, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And put 3 more double crochets into the same corner. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So the stitch here gets a double crochet. 1, next stitch is 2, and the next stitch is 3. Now we're in the chain 2 space here. We're actually going to work into the skipped stitches from round 2 down here, and we're going to put a treble crochet in each one of those. So a treble crochet is yarning over twice, go into this first stitch, okay, but we're not working around this chain 2 space. We're actually going to come out through the chain 2 space, working in front of it, just like this, and then so you can kind of fold it backward if you need to. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a treble crochet. So again, yarn over twice, go into the next stitch on round 2, okay, working in front of this chain 2 space like that. Okay, I kind of folded it backwards. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now you can kind of fold that back up, and we're going to work in these 3 stitches. We're just going to put a double crochet in each one of those. 1, 2, and 3. So if you flip this forward, you'll see that that chain 2 is behind this work here, just like that. Okay? So now going into the corner, we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then put 3 more double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. And just repeat now what we did on this side for this side and each side around. So double crochet into the double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Work in front of this chain 2 space, but work in these stitches below here so you can kind of see I'm folding it back. And I'm going to treble crochet, so yarn over twice, and work a treble crochet into each one of these 2 stitches from round 2 that we skipped. And then work back, fold this back up here and work in these last 3 stitches on round 3. We're going to put a double crochet in each one of those before the corner, and in the corners we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. So just do that all the way around. If you need to refer to the written pattern, you can do that by following the link in the description of this video. Otherwise, I'll meet you up at the end of this round and we'll go on to round 5. Alright, when you're finished with this round, you want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round right here. Go in, then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. At this point, I'm going to fasten off and change color. If you're not changing color, slip stitch into these next 2 stitches and into the corner chain 3 space, and then chain up 3 and go on to round 5. But I'm actually going to chain up 1 here and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight, and I'm going to start in this corner right here. And I'm changing my color, so I'm going back to my first color that I used, hooking that on the hook and pulling it through, and then chaining up 3. 1, 2, and 3. In the same space, we are going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Now we are going to skip 2 stitches here and slip stitch into the next stitch. So go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. And then we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that same stitch that we just slip stitched into, we're going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, then we're just going to repeat that. So skip 2 stitches and slip stitch into the next stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through and through, then chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and put 2 double crochets into that same stitch we just slip stitched into. Okay, then skip 2 stitches, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain up 3, 2 double crochets in the same stitch we just slip stitched into, and then skip 2 stitches, slip stitch into the next stitch, and chain up 3, and put 2 double crochets in there as well. 1 and 2. Then we want to slip stitch into the corner right here. So go in to the corner, yarn over, pull through and through, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 2 more double crochets in there, 1 and 2, and just repeat then around. So skip 2 stitches, slip stitch into the next, chain up 3, and put 2 double crochets in there as well. So just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. We'll go on to round 6. Alright, when you finish round 5, you want to skip these last 2 stitches here and then slip stitch to the bottom of this beginning chain up 3 here. So this very bottom chain right down here, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, and that was round 5. Going on to round 6, if you're not changing color, just chain up 6 and go on to round 6 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight because I'm going to change color. If you're changing color, just go back into that same spot where we just slip stitched into, so the bottom of this beginning chain up 3, right down here, and then grab your new color, hook that on your hook, pull through, and then chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what that counts as is the first 3 chains count as our first double crochet, and the next 3 chains count as our chain 3 corner space. And we're going to double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go back down in there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, just like that. Kind of move these over so it looks like a cluster. There we go. So there's our corner. Now we're going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip over this cluster here, and we're going to put a double crochet into the slip stitch right here. So yarn over, go into the slip stitch, okay, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip over this cluster and double crochet into the slip stitch right between these 2 clusters. Okay, and just repeat that across. So chain 3, skip this cluster, double crochet into the slip stitch between the clusters. Okay, again, chain 3, double crochet into the next slip stitch. Oops. Redo that one. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to double crochet into this next slip stitch, but we're also going to chain 3 and then double crochet back into that same slip stitch, okay, because that's where our corner is, right here. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat what we were doing. So chain 3, slip or double crochet into this next slip stitch, then chain 3, double crochet into the next slip stitch, then chain 3, double crochet into the next slip stitch, chain 3, double crochet into the next slip stitch, chain 3, and make your corner in the next slip stitch. So we're going to put a double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet into that next slip stitch there, just like that. And then just repeat that then for this last 2 sides and this last corner here, and then I'll meet you up when we're about to fasten off and change color. Alright, just finishing round 6 here, and we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up, or the third chain of the beginning chain up 6 here. 1, 2, 3. Third chain, go in, and then yarn over, pull through and through. Okay. You know what, I know I said that I was going to change color, but I kind of like this color and I'm going to keep it for my last round. If you want to, you can change color, just fasten off here and start in any chain 3 corner space for this next round. So if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this corner, yarn over, pull through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And if any of this gets confusing for you, you can always follow along with the written pattern, but I'm just going to continue on to our last round now. We are going to put 2 double crochets into the same corner. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put 3 more double crochets into the same corner. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now in this next chain 3 space on this side, we're going to do this for each chain 3 space on the side. So we're going to put a double crochet in there. Then we're going to put a long double crochet in between the chain up 3 and the double crochet down here from round 5. Okay, so yarn over, go down in between the chain up 3 and the double crochet here. Go in there, then you can work in front of your chain space if you want to, or you can work around it, totally up to you. I'm just going to work in front of it. Yarn over and pull through. Whoops. Then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and then we're also going to put another double crochet into that chain 3 space up here from round 6. Just like that. Okay. I'll show you again in this next chain 3 space. So skip over this double crochet here, put a double crochet in the next chain 3 space, then go down into this space here, yarn over, go in between this chain up 3 here and this double crochet, so in between the posts, just like that. Okay, I'm going to fold this down backward so I'm not working around my chain. Yarn over and pull through, and you can even pull up a little bit if you want to give space. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to put another double crochet back here in this chain 3 space from round 6. Just like that. And we're going to do that all the way across. So you can see there. Okay, so again, double crochet in here in the next chain 3 space, then put a long double crochet between this chain up 3 here and this double crochet from this cluster from round 5. Yeah, oh, I'm going to work in front of my chain space here. Yarn over, pull through and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then also put another double crochet back into that same chain 3 space from round 6. Okay, and again, double crochet in the next space, then put a long double crochet into that cluster down here. I'm working in front of my chain space. Yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then also put another double crochet in that same chain 3 space. Okay, and again on this side, double crochet, long double crochet, then another double crochet in that chain 3 space, just like that. Then in the corners, once you get to the corner chain 3 space, we're only putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. So the corners are super simple, just 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochet. So now we're just going to repeat what we did for our first side, this side, okay, for this side and each side around, just putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet in our corners. So if you need to rewind this to see what I did on that side, otherwise follow along with the written pattern, or if you know how to do that, good luck, and I will see you at the end of this round. Alright, when you finish this round, make sure to slip stitch to the chain up 3 right here. Just insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that yarn, pull it through, pull tight, grab your yarn needle, and sew in your ends. But there you have it, number 238 Granny Square is complete. Thank you so much to Donna for allowing us to use this pattern in our project. Make sure you share your photos on Facebook and Instagram, everybody, and leave a comment on Facebook with your photo of today's square. That was so interesting how we did those clusters. That was something unlike something we've ever done before. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!